Captain's Log Supplemental. Well, we're finally underway after our age regression reversal procedure. Turns out the doctor, our, to be honest, hero CMO, who pretty much saved all of us with his quick thinking, managed to scrape together enough data about the radiation to allow the transporters to just kind of determine an age for us when they do that. It's really, really very impressive. Like, it could solve a lot of problems, but I just have this feeling that we're never going to use that ever again.
Welcome back, everybody, to Captain's Log Supplemental. I am Chris, and as always, am joined by friends and co-hosts Stanford and Rob.
Hey there.
Hello.
And friend and producer Mariah.
Hi there.
For the uninitiated, Captain's Log Supplemental is a Star Trek rewatch podcast, and we are cruising through all of Star Trek in chronological order. But before we get to that, how are we all doing today?
So, all right. I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but like,
oh God,
whenever there's like a national like outbreak of some horrifying disease or whatever, like, I never know anyone who's affected by it, except for COVID. Like, COVID is the exception, right?
Sure.
And like, I don't want to have a horrifying disease, but like, there is that small part of me that feels a little left out, you know? Because like, the news is doing all this, doing all that. So anyways,
disease FOMO.
Now that I've had Cyclospora,
what the fuck is that?
I no longer feel left out. I'm good. Like, I think I have learned my lesson.
Much like the poop in your butt.
Right, let's
you don't feel left out.
There's nothing left.
let's be real here, Stanford. You've gotten your fill this time.
Yeah, no. I'm sure I will forget in another year or two when, like, you know, fucking, I don't know, Kentucky Fried Chicken has an E. coli breakout or whatever. But like,
This is because you're a codependent little bitch.
I think so. I think that's a lot of it.
Oh man.
So yeah. So anyways, I got Cyclospora. I'm on an antibiotic. I'm doing fine. Like, I had, not to brag, I had a solid stool yesterday. So like, that was pretty exciting for everybody.
Woo!
Yeah. So,
you know, it's got to feel awful when like you're thinking about it. It's like, do I really have it? Do I think I have it? And then you take the antibiotic and everything is immediately better. It's like, shit.
Yeah. And like I had effectively diarrhea for like 9 days straight, which has never happened to me in my entire life.
That's real bad, dog.
So like, there wasn't, and like, it's one of those things where it's like, even if it was an unrelated condition like that would have been a crazy coincidence. But my doctor's like, I had Cyclospora.
His burps sounded different.
Yes.
They were like higher pitched.
So like in the morning, so unlike an able-bodied person, because I am paralyzed, I lay down all night and I don't like move a lot. And I can't sit up. So like, what did she say? Oh man, I don't know how mad I'm gonna be back when I edit that.
So I have a question. Was your microbiome in your gut just like producing helium?
Yeah, so like,
or methane or
that's
something.
the thing. So like, I don't burp all night, so I usually have like a pretty good burp in the morning. That's like par for the course for me. These ones, they were literally higher pitched. Like, Mariah noticed. And so like,
it was creepy.
Whatever gas the Cyclospora was
bacteria
creating was apparently a little lighter than normal, whatever my stomach gas is. It was fucking wild.
That's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Kind of like a weird, like, cascaded effect of like the paralysis plus Cyclospora. So anyways, in non-shitty news, we're getting Leah ready for school. And Chris, I don't know if maybe this is true for your school district as well, but I feel like the capitalism has made it such that like I have to have accounts for like 45 different like independent businesses that are associated with this fucking school.
Oh no, that's weird.
Like there's like an account for lunches.
Sure,
and then,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
School lunch.
And that, not like, but like it's like it's like schoolcafe.com. And then there's like an infinite campus parent portal thing. That's that's a thing. And then like there's the parent square. And I'm assuming at some point it's gonna be like getyourasstoclass.com where we register for his classes. Like it's getting fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. The lunch one, yes. The parent portal where we go and like look at their grades and their assignments and all that stuff.
I don't think we've gotten that yet.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, so
no.
Look forward to the 9 million emails you get a day when like the teacher like uploads a new activity for their child, even though like they actually haven't even given it to the child yet, and it's like they're going to give it to him 2 days from then, and you're like, why the fuck didn't you do this thing? And like they haven't even told us about that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You guys just look forward into that. It's good stuff.
I'm very excited.
We're already pretty like forged in the crucible of cyber school, so a lot of that's gonna
that's right. You're probably used to that stuff by now.
Yeah.
So like, I guess let me ask you guys this, because this started maybe like 10 years ago for me when like I started making Gen X friends at work, right? That had kids and they were going through specifically like middle school and high school. And this was like when those student portals were getting super popular. How does it feel to be on like the surveillance side of like the student surveillance state?
It feels real bad, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like it feels weird and uncomfortable. It's like
I don't think that there is anything inherently wrong with me having access to like graded work and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like that doesn't feel like police state surveillance. Now again,
we were so involved with their work from the beginning that it doesn't feel weird to me. But we'll get back to you when.
Honestly, like more than anything, it just it's overwhelming at times, especially with like 2 of them in the same.
Oh my god.
Same grades with like some of the same teachers and everything. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Man, I have a hard time just following like all the Discord groups that I'm in. And then like I got added to this whole shift wizard thing at work because I'm now responsible for entering shift data into another system because, tracking our shifts in one wasn't enough. So now we have 2. And every single time anybody in our entire IT department requests time off in Shift Wizard, the entire team gets an email. And I just want to die.
Well, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Every single day.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awful.
No lie, I probably get upwards of 250 emails a day. And like,
oh my god.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Is it the type of thing you can like just route it to like a junk folder? Or like,
no,
just like there's some
I'm
you
expected to. Yeah, that I am expected to reply to the ones for like my team.
Ew.
So like I would have to set up custom subject line driven. Oh, no, I can't even do it by the subject line.
Oh, you know how famously Outlook is good at that too.
Yeah, right. Filtering, finding, basically doing anything programs have been able to do for the last 30 years. Yeah.
Outlook has 2 settings. The filter's not working or all of your shit is deleted automatically.
What's fun too is when it like randomly rearranges the dating of your emails. So like something you got from like 4 months ago is all of a sudden with your stuff from yesterday. That's always a lot of fun.
Yeah. I also, they enabled a feature on our Exchange server where people can send me emails and then they can set a priority to them.
Fuck no.
With like to-do list due dates.
Hell no.
Yeah. I know.
I chuckle to myself when I get like an email tagged with like that high priority thing. I'm like, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Dude, it's like your high priority system, motherfucker. Like
so like I work in IT, right? And Chris, I'm sure you get these too. We have a ticket managing system, right? So people can log into a portal and open up tickets for themselves or support requests or whatever. Right. Mm-hmm. They get to determine the priority and the expected completion date. And
so everything is like, immediately.
Right.
Right. Like we had somebody open up a ticket for this brand new compliance reporting program we had to do for I don't know, some new healthcare initiative this year. I don't even remember what it was. I haven't even had a chance to look at it yet. And they put the due date as today. They opened
Sure.
it today and set the expected completion date to today. And I just laughed. I was like, yep, we're going to review this on Friday on our weekly review meeting. It'll get divvied out on Monday in the weekly team call. Like, no one's looking at this until next week.
Yeah, my favorite is what. So like we get requests to like review legal documents as part of what we do, and we allow them to like, because there's certain situations where like something needs to be reviewed quicker just because of whatever's going on with it. But like my favorite is when they select a time in the past to have it done by. It's like, oh, I'm a time traveler now. Excellent, great.
I was like,
good
oh,
stuff.
awesome. I'm already late on this thing that just showed up.
I feel like
Oh,
that's just asking to have it be put at the bottom of the.
Well, it's
to-do
already
pile.
late. Yeah, like fuck it.
I mean,
I was
well,
to say-
but if you're going to create an unreasonable expectation,
Yeah,
like it's
absolutely.
done today, like I have put it as the least priority.
Yes, I will get to you when I've worked everything before you. So-
Exactly.
An expected completion on an IT ticket doesn't even make any fucking sense because, like,
It sure doesn't.
the doctor
No, 'cause
who's
they don't
filing
know
that
how long
ticket
it's gonna
doesn't
take.
fucking know.
They
what
don't
your-
know,
what
and I'd
your
like to
ticket
think
box
that
looks
maybe
like.
they don't know, so they didn't really mean for it to be met today. Like maybe they didn't understand.
Yeah, maybe they're
I
just
get so
clicking
many
dates.
requests
Yeah.
where it's somebody from like high up in the executive level where they're like, I have a presentation I need to give the CEO on Friday. It's Wednesday right now. We need you to pull all of this data from all of our outpatient practices in 2 days. And like, don't get me wrong, some of the stuff, absolutely doable.
Rob's like, no.
Most of it though, absolutely not.
Well, and I also don't like it when somebody who puts things off to the last minute
Right.
starts making that your problem
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Super fun.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Well, before we dive into the episode, always like to mention, please rate, review, subscribe, tell your friends, do all those things that spreads the word of the podcast. And, maybe give us some emails or messages to read while we're on the episode. That'd be fun. It'd be good time. Today's episode is episode 10 of season 3 of Strange New Worlds, New Life and New Civilizations.
But they said the thing.
Yep.
There were no new lives or new civilizations, though. There was one very old civilization.
That's true. I mean, they tease it at the end, kind of, I guess, but yeah. So yeah, we start the episode with Captain's personal log. But Batel has been cleared to take up her presumptive position of head of the Starfleet JAG. So she has like started doing some stuff, but then like comes back to the Enterprise to see Pike again before he kind of goes off, and she's supposed to be working full time. She's like, oh, it'd be nice just to have some time between us, and of course Pike is hosting a party instead for her.
But the party of just the main characters.
Yeah, they're just the main character party. Yeah, so
which is funny because like it would be one thing if it was like everybody we knew and whatnot, like yeah, but like Sam Kirk is there, and not that like that's what makes it such a bullshit party because like Sam Kirk's not a member of the bridge crew. Like all of these people are on the bridge except for like Pelia, she's chief of engineering. Like that's fine.
And
but,
Scotty, who of course gets the hazing.
And then it's fucking Sam, that anthropologist guy.
Yep. And like I said, Scotty is also gets the traditional hazing of being told it's a formal event, so he comes in full Scottish kilt and everything. It's a pretty sharp outfit. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
So after that party nonsense, where I don't think anything was learned, Corby, we find out that Corby is tracking down a lead on this phrase that I guess Batel had said when she went all crazy with the gamble thing. It was that whole thing. Anyway, the thing she said, he found a lead on, so now he's on this planet investigating.
Which, like, the thing she said turned out to be the name of a city as well, like on some random planet. But, like, there's a lot of people and a lot of languages. Like, isn't that gonna be true? I mean, like, there's a country called Djibouti. Like, there's gotta be a city in the galaxy somewhere named after pretty much every set of phonemes.
No, Stanford, it's okay. The name of the city is ingrained in all of our genetic memories.
So anyway, before we get to that nonsense, we get a little fun, CG push into this alien city with its weird pyramid, or I don't know, what do you call that?
It's like
It's a pyramid.
No, I mean, it is a pyramid, but it's also like got the
bottom.
It's like a tall pyramid, and then it's also got a pyramid down at the bottom,
like two pyramids stuck together, and then it's sitting on its tip.
And it's defying gravity, basically.
Yes. So this I don't know if it's this whole planet or just some of the people on it, but they apparently worship the Vesda, which were the crazy alien creatures from that one prison.
It's some of the people, because like it's like this weird like cultural melting pot of a planet. And so like only some of the people are.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we see like Corby in this, he's kind of talking to people or whatever. We cut back to Enterprise, where they're purging transporter buffers, and they found something weird, some abnormality. It's crazy. It's a good thing we're talking about the Vesda and everything, because they might have something to do with it.
Yeah, right.
This abnormality is found to be a human pattern, and gasp, it's Gamble. He's somehow extricated himself from the transporter and gotten to this planet, as we kind of cut back to the planet where this crazy cult leader guy turns around, and it is, of course, Gamble with a creepy mask.
Oh, it's in Sexy's bag. Oh, hey, I like your mask.
Well, he doesn't have eyes, so he's got to wear the mask.
His mask is enormous.
Yeah. So cut to the briefing room, where they basically have tracked down Gamble to the planet Corby went to through various nonsense. So they're going to go there to investigate it. For some reason, Mbenga thinks it's a great idea that he should go, since he dealt with Gamble so well the last time that was a thing. So he's going to go too. Cut to Batel doing some little punchy exercising, and she's stressed out or whatever. She feels like she needs to go on this mission too. She feels it in her gut. Sure. She says she is being pulled by something that she doesn't understand. I believe it's called the plot.
It absolutely is.
So the away team arrives on the planet. They find this gateway that they're supposed to be going to.
I do like how Pike was like, hey, Mbenga, and Mbenga's like, yeah, I'll go. And he's like, no, I wasn't going to ask you to go. But it was definitely all like, hey, Doc, I need you to go, because like sometimes you're like a super soldier and stuff. Like,
right, yeah.
Get down there.
Yeah. So they're kind of wandering through this, hustle and bustle of this alien planet. They find this gateway guarded by a couple dudes. And they just kind of distract them, and then La'an goes behind them and like neck pinches them in the middle of this very busy like market area.
I'm so mad whenever anyone neck pinches that's not a Vulcan. Like,
yeah, it really bothers me too.
Yeah, so they go through, and nobody at all is concerned about what's going on, because there's like a lot of people around them.
Yeah, it's like a market, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. There's just like people I guess like, and like I can't wait till we get there. But in the future, nobody has to work, I guess. So they just kind of mill about.
That sounds great.
This whole scene like had very strong like Skyrim guard. Oh, must have been the wind vibes.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So, the away team... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Sorry, I lost my place.
Also, Una in here is wearing this, like, fantastic, like, emerald silk outfit
yeah.
with like a turban and she looks. She went all out on the away mission like outfit.
Yeah, she did. She committed.
And
for
like,
sure.
understand too that this is explicitly a planet where like people come here from all over the place. She could just wear regular clothes. We know this because fucking Irish Dr. Dreamy or whatever his name is, the anthropologist is just wearing normal clothes. Like that's acceptable here because it's a whole bunch of different cultures. But no, they all like dress up in some like they look like a community like Aladdin musical like production.
Yeah, that's a fairly accurate description. So back on Enterprise, Pelia is talking to Spock about stuff. She calls him Spocko, which I found slightly amusing. They're trying to figure out how the thing got from the transporter to cross the galaxy to this planet, and apparently, ley lines are involved because that's a thing.
Man, Sam Kirk is the best because he's like ley lines. It's fucking ley lines. They're all like, what the fuck? He's like, they're real. Shut up.
Yeah,
Like
magic. It's fucking magic. Okay, shut up.
Sam Kirk is in this episode like he's just like the repository of random anthropological knowledge, and like he has such a nonchalant attitude about it because this is his job. He's just like a consummate professional the whole time.
Right. So during this whole scene, they realized that that prison they went to is also connected on these ley lines, and that if Gamble or whatever is possessing him rather gets to there from where he's at, they could of course free all the crazy monster people, and that would be bad. Corby seems fine though when they get there. He's just kind of chilling when the away team finds him. He's like, yeah, it's fine, it's whatever. Even though like he wasn't like answering hails or anything like that. He's just there, hanging out. Yeah,
with his normal ass clothing.
Gamble is definitely like full on cult leader. Like, we cut to this scene where like he kind of goes out into the crowd and does this like Latin chant, and then everybody starts stabbing themselves in the eyes.
Which like was pretty horrible.
It's real bad. Yeah.
I was dying laughing watching this because one of the dudes in the background, he stabs his eyes and you just see this spurt
Gross.
like into the air, like
Gross.
against the backdrop of the sky. I'm like, oh my God. But like to make it even better. So at the second, this comes later on in the episode, but like when Pike and Batel come down, right? Pike is like, oh, things seem to have calmed down here. Yeah, it's because every single one of those dude's followers stabbed their goddamn eyes out. They can't do anything anymore.
They went to the hospital. Yeah. So at this point, we cut back to Enterprise where Pike has reached out to Kirk, not the captain of the Farragut, but Kirk, because, we don't need to pay that other lady to act in this episode.
Yeah, well, which is funny because she's in the background when Kirk and Spock do their truly stupid thing. And like,
I didn't notice that. That's funny.
I wonder if she back there is like, because like, yeah, why pay an actor to just kind of be there? So I'm wondering if they just used footage from when she was there, or if they like kind of CGI'd her because she was a little blurry and stuff. But she was definitely there, and it was like recognizably her. Because I had the same like question, because like Kirk's like, my Vulcan captain is totally cool with breaking the law because Enterprise was awesome that one time. Like
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't track at all. Yeah.
Now he says, I know it's very un-Vulcan of her, so I guess that makes it better.
Look, the writers of this show just do whatever the fuck they want. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. On the planet, they decide that they need some of them orbs to contain Gamble. So they decide they need to go try to find something like that. So they come upon this, like, I don't know, stone, door looking thing with a bunch of alien writing on it from different worlds. And they realize that one of those is apparently in Swahili, and it talks about some childhood horror story that Mbenga went through where he had to stab a guy. We get some more Destiny talk here, and then the thing scans Mbenga, opens up, and then Gamble just like tackles him into it, and then the door closes.
Fucking Gamble comes and Hadoukens the shit out of everybody and then runs in
That's
there.
true,
Yeah,
he
he
does.
does.
Yeah,
And,
he
like,
definitely
he came
Hadoukens the rest
so
of the team.
fast. He came so fast that like I didn't recognize him at first. I was like, "What the fuck? Who's this Hadouken guy?" And then he goes in, and I'm like, "Oh shit! It's fucking."
Well,
Ensign
he didn't
Sexy."
have his giant mask on at the time, so that really
Right, that's
that
what threw
off.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just a regular sexy black guy, not masked sexy black guy.
Right. So they turns out that doorway leads back to that prison they were at before, and
Convenient.
Gamble actually wanted Mbenga there because only two people can go through this door, and I guess one of them had to be Mbenga. I guess I don't know.
It has to be at least two. That's a rule they established in like the first episode with this prison.
Mm-hmm. So they're in the prison, so they got that weird crystal statue thingy, and he shoots like his Hadouken juice at them.
He Hadoukens the shit out of it.
And Batel, it hurts her, and then she goes all Winter Soldier, and her programming kicks in, and her eyes turn into like the marbles from Men in Black 2 with like the galaxies.
Yep,
you know?
That's the first Men in Black actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, did I like in Men in Black? I didn't mean like the second one. Like
you said two, but now I get it. Yeah, Also,
Men in Black.
Also, yeah. So at this point we cut back to the Enterprise where Way Team has returned. Basically, they said, I don't know, they went through the gateway. We couldn't do shit. In sickbay, as mentioned, Batel has crazy space eyes, but she's acting pretty normal. She feels fine. Everything's cool. At this point, Chapel has discovered something, and she makes a big to-do about it. Like, oh my god, this is crazy. I can't believe it, without actually revealing details. It turns out that Batel is also the statue. The statue is Batel or something.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
I'm not surprised, but this was
Very stupid.
It was A, stupid, and B, quite a logical leap.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Absolutely. So yeah, I forget if they explain it here or later, but like basically what they're trying to sell to the audience here is that Batel has had so much alien stuff put in her. That sounds wrong. Various alien DNA nope, that's not good either.
No, look, I got it. In my notes here, I said, what if like in the writer's room, like what if Batel is a Voltron of all the good races in the galaxy?
Not even the good races though, just
God.
She's part flower, part Gorn, part human, part Alorian or whatever.
Illyrian, yeah.
Illyrian, yeah.
And somehow she is some amalgamation of the genetic experience of those races in fighting evil, and now so basically she's like Christ, and Gamble is the Antichrist.
Oh, yeah, I said, look, Chris, we all have to agree that I'm a messianic hero of ages. Quote Batel, like.
She's Captain Planet with our powers combined.
Fucking heart and shit, yeah.
Yeah. So the Vesna are the primeval, and she's like, an angel or Tyrael or whatever. Whatever media you want to parallel this to with a very black and white good versus evil person, that's where we're at.
And it's stupid because we're already doing this shit. Like, what if they're just evil? Like, it's just they're the pure embodiment energy of evil in the galaxy. Shut the fuck up.
So
that's what are we doing?
So yeah, just disregarding whether that's like a good or bad opinion to have about anything, it's also incredibly an uninteresting plot.
Yes, it's completely lazy writing. Like, there's no... It's like, it just turns out these people are just straight up, they're just the concept of evil.
Right.
Like,
yeah, turns out they're just straight up trash bag monsters. I don't know what to
Pretty
tell you.
much, yeah. Old skid of evil. Yeah, so it's at this point I noted, and I have not seen this episode before, I noted at this point, I can tell the end of this episode is going to be dumb as hell. And boy, was I right.
I forgot that you haven't seen this yet.
This was my first time too.
So yeah, basically she's just going to be, she says, I'm this thing that's now supposed to be a sentinel on this prison, so I'm going to just do that and fuck the rest of my life. So that's what I'm supposed to do now. Cool, Batel, great, fine.
My notes here are a lot of things like truly stupid.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Yeah. This whole like 10-minute period of this episode was mind-bendingly stupid. So Pike and Batel are going to the planet to get her to the prison thing or whatever, and they go to the door, but they can't open it. So I'm gonna save a bunch of time here and say the key is 2 starships shooting fucking phasers at it.
All right, but I have a question. Okay, I have a very important question because I don't understand. So, all right, so they're like, what if we shot? So we need an unbelievable amount of power, the amount of power the sun puts out, but like not quite, but almost. Okay, fine. Well, our phasers can make half that, which like
what?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Right.
But like, let's ignore that for a moment. Okay, fine. The phasers can put out half of that. So then they're like, well, what if we had 2 starships? And Scotty says, well, phasers aren't additive. Or no, Spock says phasers aren't additive. Meaning, I'm assuming, that you can't just take 2 ships worth of phasers and it equals twice as much phaser. But then Scotty says,
but you can.
But they are complementary.
What the fuck does that mean?
Which was not explained. And then they just did the 2 spaceships thing. So, like, if the question was, can we add 2 spaceships together to get what we need? The answer was yes.
Yes.
Like, not no, but it was yes.
Just yes. But, okay,
and
so it's
not
yes, but I
even
guess.
the stupidest part of this.
Right. See, you can't just put 2 spaceships together and fire. That would be crazy. What you have to do
insane.
Is perfectly
like basically
synchronize them.
Their whole mathematical argument was that 2 times 2 is 4, but 2 plus 2 sometimes isn't 4. But it's okay because we have 2 times 2 ships. Like, it was so stupid.
Oh, God. So, yeah, so they have to, like, synchronize. So, God, this whole part, like, okay, so a lot of this episode pissed me off. But, like, why are we doing this, guys? Like, what are we doing here?
Like, okay, I will say, the conversation between Ortegas and Jim Kirk and Spock, amazing. Everything that happens because of that at the end of the episode, also amazing.
I can't really agree because my note here is Jesus James Kirk is a fucking idiot because he kept asking stupid fucking questions.
Because this whole thing is stupid.
But like he's like acting like he doesn't know what a mind meld is, but also like why would you mind meld with him? Why would you mind meld with the captain?
So we're skipping ahead here, but basically because the 2 ships have to be completely synchronized, of course the Vulcan mind meld will save the day as it does, much like the transporters, whenever it's needed.
Right.
And so the way to do that is the mind meld, and once again, fuck the captain and the other crew member who might be flying the Farragut. We got a mind meld between Kirk and Spock because, TOS.
Right.
So anyway.
And then they're like, oh my gosh, they're perfectly in sync because the ships like kind of do some stuff together.
We have the dancing ships. It's crazy.
The computer couldn't handle that. Like, have you seen a drone show? Like, they do all kinds of crazy ass shit. Like, I'm pretty sure a computer in the 24th century or whatever could handle synchronizing the movements between 2 ships.
No.
Oh, well, never mind then. Shit.
So anyway, it works a treat. They dance and then they shoot their phasers at the door. Surrounded by people.
Them,
who are not reacting at all.
With enough power that the sun is putting it out. But like, again, the real convenient part is that the portal had like a phaser energy port on the back of it. Because like, these are phasers. I guess they just convert that shit to electricity somehow.
Yep. Yeah, that's USB-D.
Oh,
Big dick.
that's not out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so they fire these lasers at this, and like, there's people very close to this thing, just minding their own goddamn business, not saying or reacting at all to two giant phaser beams from the sky shooting this door.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've been listening to this podcast, A More Civilized Age. It's like the Star Wars rewatch podcast. They talk about the very big differences in acting between the original trilogy and even the prequels, because in the prequels, a lot of the acting is just done in front of a giant blue screen, like you're talking to tennis balls, and you have nothing to act against, right? Like there's nothing. And that's why, like, practical sets, having puppets that you can talk to instead of aliens, or just people in straight up makeup, which this show is famous for, is really important to, like, making acting believable. And I felt like this scene was just pointing out how ridiculous it is that we're just living in this world where this was probably all just one big blue screen, and they put the space beam, the phaser beams coming in from space into the back of this thing, and nobody's reacting because there's nothing to react to by the actors.
Right.
And that's the real criminality of the whole situation.
You mean besides it being a dumb fucking idea?
Yeah, it's poor directing is what it is.
Yeah, that's real bad. So anyway, whatever. The door opens and Pike and Batel go through. Yay. So yeah, my note here was, of course we have to once again, Kirk didn't need to be in this episode. But we're forcing the Kirk and Spock thing to set up TOS or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever else.
Yeah, but also, like, I guess mind melds can just do this. Like, this is just a thing they do now.
Sure.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, plus they got the opportunity to announce that they were always going to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep. So when right about as the time they walk through, Mbenga's like, "Oh shit, you here?" And then Gamble breaks through that one door like the fucking Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, he does.
And
he just Hadoukens right through the door. And, ew, gross backworm of evil thing.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
he's got a little hanger on who's crawling through. It's gross. And so Pike immediately kind of gets put in the corner. Because at this point, Mbenga's knocked down on the floor. His part in this episode is done. And
yeah, Mbenga's done with this. Yeah, now it's time for somehow the worst part of the episode.
Somehow. So there's stupid back and forthing here about I'm evil and you're good and brah. And so Pike's like, "Don't talk to my lady like that," and starts to walk at him, and then Gamble's like, "Shut up, bitch," and like shoots him with his Hadouken juice. And he's like, "Okay, never mind, I'm good." And at this point,
I don't know why he doesn't just keep Hadoukening the statue constantly.
Because of the plot.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, so he attacks the statue a little bit here and then monologues a bit and attacks it and monologues a bit. And then Batel has glowing hands at this point. Sure.
She's Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Sure.
At which point we get as the aforementioned stupidest part of this episode, a random flash forward into a future where we see No?
Flash is the wrong word, because that would imply that there was some kind of animation or transitional
Very true. This was just a straight
thing.
cut. Yeah.
It was a straight cut to the future. Now, I don't know what the storyboard for this looked like. I feel like someone fucked up, because the cut was so goddamn abrupt and jarring that it looked technically poor. Like, it was awful.
So, you know what, Stanford? I had a chance to look at the storybook for this, or the storyboards for this episode. What it is, the scene inside of the storyboard, it's a little different from what they showed on screen. It had Pike sitting in front of 4 lights.
Oh man. So we're all of a sudden in this we don't know it's the future, but it's assumed, I guess, the future, because it's Pike and Batel at his like Montana house or something. And everything.
And one of them says something like, oh man, remember when we dealt with the Vesna or whatever the fuck?
Well, yeah, and they said, because they're like celebrating their 2-year anniversary, right?
Yes.
Marriage anniversary. And she got him a Chef Pike apron or Captain Chef. I can't remember. Was it Chef Pike? Is that what it was?
It said Chef Pike with the Starfleet logo.
Right.
I gotta be honest, dumb apron.
Oh, I like the apron.
She could have done better.
The apron is what I had the least problem with in this whole sequence.
Absolutely. Like not yeah. Like it's fine. If the apron was the worst offense of this scene, I would be fine with it. But like,
so
it was just like because he gets her like a very thoughtful gift of like these like monogrammed handkerchiefs or some shit, and like he's like, I didn't know if you were going to take my name or if I'm going to take your name, so I got you one of both. Like it is thoughtful if it's a little kind of cliche, but then she's like, I got you this dumb apron that I had printed up probably this morning. Like what the fuck?
So yeah, everything is happy and great, and then we hear some knocking on the door, and then he's like, oh, that's probably Admiral April, yada yada yada, he wants me to do this thing. And okay, fine. And then there's a puppy, and they're chasing it around, and they're laughing.
I was like, he's not gonna die, because Pike's like, I'm gonna die soon. I'm like, he's not gonna die. And then my next note is, it's a puppy.
Yeah. Yep. And so then we get another abrupt cut here where they now have like some younger daughter, and I guess this is like his supposed accident or whatever is on the horizon.
Is looming, yes. And he's like, I don't want to change our whole lives. I don't want you to have to take care of me. Which, like, A, fuck off. B, you're living in the future. There's like holograms and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, you're gonna be fine, man.
So Batel does point out it's fine. Like your life isn't ending, right?
Yeah, it's the first time anyone's ever fucking said that on this show.
Yeah, but that's okay. They totally nullify that immediately when he comes back and from the supposed mission, and he's totally fine.
My note is, oh yay, he's not gross and disabled. Phew.
Well, and like, despite all of the stiff upper lip and all we get from Batel, she's like clearly been crying.
Yeah, I didn't notice. I was busy rolling my eyes too hard.
Yeah, my eyes were rolling too hard. Yeah.
So yeah, Pike's back. He's like, I don't know what happened. I did everything I was supposed to, but the thing didn't explode. But hey, cool, I guess. They talk back and forth
they
here.
Explain that the power of love gave her the power to rewrite reality.
Some thing during when she was fighting Gamble changed the fabric of space or something. I don't know. It was a bunch of dumb words. It was fine.
Although Pike's point is not invalid, which is like, I don't know that it matters how strong your love is for me and like made it so I'm not gross and disabled. But like, that was an important event that happened for the galaxy.
Right.
Right.
Your love doesn't change that.
Which is the thing that like they've explored on the show earlier. But also she's like,
more than once.
She's like, shut up. You're here now. Shut up. And
shut up and don't worry about the fucking knocking on the door.
Yeah, because that's kind of a thing that keeps happening in each of these scenes. Somebody's knocking on the door. We get another flash forward where Pike has weird hair now, and his daughter's dating a black guy. And
they're bringing some melanin into this fucking white bread family. God damn.
I think was it supposed to be like Admiral April's son?
It was Admiral April's son. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Elijah.
My note here was, I hope Pike's Christian roots don't show here. But he was fine. He welcomed him, so it was that was fine. So yeah, they're getting married. Great. We hear the knocking at the door again, and we get another final jump here to where they're old and like Batel's on her deathbed. And she's like, oh, this life was a gift. And he's like, hey, I can't hear you.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
He didn't. See, the problem that I had with this whole sequence, my biggest problem is that Pike didn't learn to play the flute at all.
That is a problem. Yeah.
So,
and also the old person makeup is offensively gross.
It was really bad.
Like, I don't know what, like, I'm so glad. Like, Rob was just talking about how, like, they need to do more makeup on this show. Like, I agree, but less old person makeup because it always looks like ass.
Also, not the first time we've seen him in it in the show.
Nope.
Not wrong, yeah. So this was all just some things
She's
that played
dying.
out.
And there's like knocking on the door, and I'm like, man, this fucking delivery driver is super persistent. He's been there for years.
And so Pike goes and answers the door, and turns out it's Gamble.
It's Ensign Sexy.
Well, Ensign not so sexy. Those eyes are very disturbing.
Hey. That's very ableist of you. You can be sexy without eyes, okay? And he is.
Sure. But, like, they're specifically...
Christopher, I don't need to look at his eyes when I am closing mine while we are embraced in a kiss. There is no eye looking whatsoever.
What if he talks to you creepily like he does in this? Does that
you know
do
what?
anything for you?
I might be here for it. Like, we'll see.
God.
Like, I don't know until it happens, but I'm willing to try.
Oh, God.
What about the spirit worms coming out of his back?
I'll be mostly on his front, so like I don't have to worry about that.
What if they
You'll
like
need to just stop
slither?
asking him questions, please.
All right.
Stop.
All right.
It's not gonna work. It's only gonna get worse.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so then we cut back to the actual, reality where Gamble immediately breaks the statue. It opens the Ark of the Covenant, apparently in doing so, because all of the ghost things or whatever start flying around very Ark of Covenantly.
But thankfully, all the little boys and girls at home clapped their hands and wished really hard so Batel was able to save the day.
Well, I was going to say, luckily Batel is a ghostbuster, because she zaps them, and then they go into like the trap that is the prison.
Yeah, she just straight up does it. Like, there's no fight. There's no like struggle. She's just like, by the way, I win.
She's like, nah, bitch.
She's like, and now I'm going to be a sexy statue.
Yeah.
Like,
so some cheesy ass lines follow.
Oh my God. My note here is, oh, for fuck's sake. Because she is like, all of your love for me is like a loving river of love. And that's what let us save the day and the galaxy from evil. Is like a very loose paraphrase.
It's not far from what it actually was.
Well,
Jesus fuck. I don't know who the fuck wrote this, but I'm embarrassed for them and their parents.
The other like awful thing that comes out of this conversation is the concept that like this whole like alternate life that they just lived together was a gift to Pike because
being disabled sucks, Rob. Ugh. Remember when he was all gross and disabled? He needs to know what life would have been like without it, which actually feels worse. I'm going to be honest.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
It feels very Four Lightsy.
Because
like I would have a lot harder time being disabled if I also had memories of what it was like to live this same moment in time not disabled. Like that would be rough.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I remember being able to get this cereal off the shelf. This is fucking stupid.
Oh man. So yep, as you said, Batel pretty much immediately after all that nonsense turns into the new statue, which is exactly the same as the old statue. Okay.
Which, like, but then it goes back in time? I don't fucking know. This is stupid.
So, but it's fine. Everything's cool now on the planet and totally rad. No more cultists or whatever. It's totally fine. Chapel says goodbye to Corby. They're like, our lives are complicated. Bye.
My note here is faux inspirational.
I don't even remember anything inspirational.
I think it was the bullshit that Una was saying.
I'm not there yet.
Or maybe it was the captain saying it. I don't know.
We do that thing that this series insists on doing where we like have like an ending scene for each character for the episode, and it's super annoying.
Yeah, it's like you know how on like reality shows they got the confessional booths? It's like the Star Trek equivalent of that.
Mm-hmm, yes. So Corby gives Chapel like a scan of. He's like, I got this scan of all these unknown worlds. And then we cut to some classic Star Trek 3D chess with Kirk and Spock.
My note here is, what can't a mind meld do? Shit.
Pretty much. Yeah, because like Lon comes and is like, "Oh, it's time for dance lessons, huh?" Kirk says to them. He's like, I got the mind meldiness up here. I know everything now."
It's like, I know you're not dancing. I know you're fucking.
Pretty much, yeah. Then Sam Kirk shows up because sure, and drinks with James. Then we get Una drinking with Pike. This is where that faux inspirational line was.
Yep.
I guess, like, I have trouble here because, like, so the theory, not even a theory, what they gave to us was that Batel's gift to Pike was that he got to live an entire life with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that he got to say a normal, peaceful goodbye as she died peacefully of old age.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get to here, and he's like a mess and mourning and stuff, which, like, don't get me wrong, I understand. But I feel like there could have been any kind of, like, understanding on Pike's part that made the worst part of the show maybe kind of worth it if he was like, I realize now that she's gone, the gift that she gave me or some shit. And so he's not like wallowing in like, I didn't have enough time with her because he literally had decades with her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do this, do it. Don't then have him also still pissy about everything. I don't know. I just like the whole
See,
Act 4 was the stupidest. It was just fucking worthless.
I disagree with your sentiment about Pike grieving. Because, like, this is going to sound really sappy, but, like, if I had an entire life with Kelsey, like, in my brain, and then I had, like, the rest of my current life with Kelsey, I would still probably feel that way. Like, I understand him being sad that his, soulmate is gone. This to me is the only believable part of this whole arc.
Yeah, I think I lean more towards with Rob in this one, although this ending is too stupid in general. So.
Like when he gets, I'm annoyed when he gets on the bridge. He's like, I don't know, it doesn't matter anyways, whatever, fucking stupid.
Yeah, so we get this pan through. It's like where Pike's talking about not seeing the loved ones again. We kind of like it does this thing where we like kind of like focus on the crew members who aren't going to be in TOS. I don't know if you like. It's like Pelia and then like Ortegas and Una and it was like, oh, okay, sure, but whatever. And then we end with Pike coming onto the bridge, and they got all these uncharted worlds they got to explore. Enough for a 5-year mission.
Enough for a 5-year mission. Shut the fuck up. First of all, this isn't even the start of that 5-year mission.
It's not.
But also, shut the fuck up.
So then there's some dumb dialogue about saying hit it or not hit it and whatever. They go off.
Okay. All right. I do have one comment in here.
Go ahead.
Like the camera goes to Uhura and she says, hailing frequencies open, Captain.
For what?
What? What does that mean? Are they running a telethon?
But it sounds Star Trek-y. Shut up. I did like, think about that when she said, I didn't note it, but I do remember thinking like, what for what?
For what? What is that?
Telling the planet
you open
goodbye?
Hailing frequencies when you're trying to say things to people or receive messages, not like just to do it.
Who are you hailing?
Like, it's not like a vent on the top of the nacelle that you have to like, oh, we gotta open up them hailing frequencies so that the messages can get into the ship. Like, that's not how it works. What the fuck?
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 5, where 0 is threshold, where do we have this episode?
I'll go first this time. So I originally was waffling between a 2 and a 3. And then, like, I remembered as we were talking about it, just how fucking dumb Act 4 was. And now I'm kind of waffling between a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, no,
it's
really
not that bad. Not good.
I think
like,
it is
writing
really
is
that bad.
Just shit. I think I might go down to a 1. It's a high 1, if that helps.
All right, Rob.
So I don't know why. Like, no, I do know why. Science fiction, I feel like, is at its weakest when they try to implement mystical bullshit.
Yeah.
And mystical bullshit includes stuff like fate. Like,
Yeah.
it's one of the reasons why Discovery, I feel like, breaks Star Trek in some, like, very fundamental ways, and why the storytelling just feels kind of flat and meaningless. Because when you implement something like fate into your story, the actions of your characters no longer matter. They're just programs going along with their code. None of their personal decisions, while they might be interesting in the moment, none of them really matter because everything is going to happen the way that it's supposed to. And that kind of ruins things for me,
Mhm.
you know? And that's, it's a 2. Like, I don't think it's as bad as a 1. There were some parts of this that I feel like redeemed it for me. But yeah, it was not good.
It's a 1 for me. There were literally no parts of this that redeemed it for me. I could not, like, most episodes I have like one thing, I'm like, oh yeah, but you know, this part was, even with like the 4.5 Vulcans, which I really hated as an episode, like Doug was funny. Like they had that.
Right.
Doug.
This fucking episode had not a goddamn thing that I found enjoyable.
Can I tell you guys something? Oh, sorry. Keep going, Chris.
No, I'm done. It's a 1. It's bad.
Okay.
This must be really important that Rob interrupted you. Shit.
I talked my parents into watching Strange New Worlds because my dad loves TOS. Like, it's his absolute favorite of everything. They loved season 1 and 2, and they recently just finished season 3. And I was talking with them about it. I was like, so what do you guys think of season 3? And my mom is like, yeah, both your dad and I thought that this was weird. And I was like, yeah,
that's real bad,
kind
dog.
of the gist that we got to.
Yeah.
Was it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not real great. And when I feel like my mom is saying that Star Trek is bad, like that's not good.
All right. Well, when we come back, we'll get a little into our deep dive for this episode.
I had to be had at a 3, so we were correct.
Welcome back. All right, so for today's deep dive, I just wanted to take a brief look at Batel and kind of verbalize
excellent story arc
and verbalize my thoughts on how she is not actually even a character in this show. She is just a story mechanism. So does Batel have any agency as a character at all in this series? I think it's demonstrated over and over again that she does not. She doesn't have any storylines that aren't tied to Pike. Anytime anything happens with her, it's centered around Pike.
She's like the Bechdel test of characters.
Right. Batel fails the Bechdel test quite clearly. And this episode really spells it out. We get the scene where she says she doesn't know why, but she feels like that becoming a beholder is what she needs to do. There's something I got telling her, yeah, it's because you're not actually a character. It's your story. You're a story device. You're saying, you know, Pike likes you, so he has to go do this thing. Like, there's nothing going on around her. Does her character go through any kind of development? No. She doesn't grow in any meaningful sense. I mean, besides, you know, a Gorn buddy in her DNA, I guess. But
you know what's funny about this is like the evidence I have that she doesn't actually have an arc is in this episode because she's the JAG now, right? Like she's the head of the JAG. Okay, so she is the Judge Advocate General of the Federation.
Mm-hmm.
But like because she's not a real character, because she's not a real person, she is a cardboard caricature of a thing. She's still a captain. The Judge Advocate General is a 2-star general, is a 2-star general like level position, like Rear Admiral. Currently, it's a Marine Corps Major General. So, like, you get promoted when you get a new job. That's how promotions work in the officer ranks. But she's still a captain because, like,
It doesn't matter.
It's like wearing the same clothes when you're a cartoon. Like, that's her title. She's Captain Batel. Like, that's never going to change. Even though she theoretically had this growth moment where she became the Jag, she's still a fucking captain. What the fuck are we doing?
And by having this
Like
growth
that-
moment, you mean she gets promoted to it at the end when
Because
Vulcan
of Pike.
dickhead says, "I liked how you cursed me out. That's great." And then at the very beginning of this episode, where she is just come back from starting her job, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Like that's the huge problem with her character arc, is that she finally had a moment where she was stepping out of Pike's shadow, coming into her own. Like she straight up told him, like, I'm gonna go do what I want and be my own woman. And the very next episode is just like, well, all of that meant nothing.
Zoink.
Yeah.
So like
I'm back for being my own woman. Okay, what's up next?
Right. And even like in the relationship between her and Pike, she doesn't do anything besides drive his story. Oh, I got, I was caught up in a Gorn attack, so now Pike needs to come save me.
Right.
Or, in the Gorn attack, I got infected by a Gorn, so now Pike needs to find a cure for me. Oh,
Okay.
I got this thing, so now I need to go be,
Right.
fucking Jedi or whatever. And now
What's funny is that, once again, she's such a non-character too, because like, even though her relationship with Pike is used to determine Pike's story, the fact that they're in a relationship is completely ignored when Pike goes and fucks other people
Right.
multiple times.
Absolutely correct.
on in an episode. Like, we don't see him actually fucking them, but like it happens during the plot of the episode.
Right.
And it's like, aren't you in a committed relationship? And like, it would be one thing if they were like, we're in an open relationship, which like is shitty writer shorthand for we don't want to care about it, but at least it's like making an effort, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
But like, no, they didn't even do that. They just completely ignore that Batel even exists, while Pike's like, I'm gonna get my dick wet. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And didn't that happen in like the second or third episode? Like, it didn't take long at all.
Something like
It
that.
happened in the city where they kill kids.
Yeah.
Right.
And
That's
it
what I'm
happened-
thinking of.
that was a while ago. And then, or that was in season.
That was season 1.
No.
That's what I'm
Lift
saying,
Us
like-
Where Suffering Cannot Reach. It's season 1, episode 6.
Really? Wow.
Oh, okay. So
I forget the other person he fucked, but there was definitely like another time when I was like, aren't you engaged?
No, it's fine. Shut up. Anyway, I think it's very easily demonstrated in this episode, because basically she's kind of the Deus Ex of the episode, right? Like, she's
Right.
just happens to be the thing that can beat Gamble. Okay, sure.
Right.
And the nonsense reasoning they assign to it. She is just
Chris.
just a plot device. What's that?
I said love. The love is the reason,
Shut up.
Chris. You just don't
No,
understand.
no, she's
All
got-
you
she's
need
got
is
the-
love.
She's got the power
John
of
Lennon
anime
said
and
that.
genetics on her side.
Yeah.
Smart man, shot in the back. Very sad.
And really, the part that's like extra annoying is because this episode tries to make you care so much about her.
Mm-hmm.
We have this this fate she has. I've got to become this guardian for all of time, and I'm going to give Pike this gift of our relationship, and I'm sacrificing myself. It's trying to set it up where you like feel things and care that this is a thing, but it just does not connect at all, and it's totally unbelievable and just comes across as stupid and forced. And it's really just an example of it seems like they were writing this entire season with no plan whatsoever.
Right. Hey, I've got a question.
Uh-huh.
So, like, Batel is the statue that's keeping all of the alien evil people in evil people prison, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
How? But, like, Batel's only good at that because she's, the Voltron of all these goodly species. Like, what? How did this super advanced alien race make that happen?
Shut up.
Okay.
Quantum.
right, fair enough.
They reversed the polarity, and that's what did it. But yeah, so like, and even when they try to like, It's funny because they like undermined their own plot points too with this whole like, giving Pike this whole life he lived out, right? Because they tried to build so much into this. Oh, Pike's dreading this thing that's supposed to happen, and then they also kind of undercut it by giving them this happy life ending that he gets
Yeah.
with Batel.
Yeah.
Not that it's like a good plot to begin with, but they're undercutting their own plots here with it, and it's just
Like they were already like on their knees, and then they're like going to trip their feet out again.
Yeah.
On this stupid like I have to rise to the occasion and meet fate thing.
Yep. So that
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Batel as a character fails every single one of those like does this film respect women tests? Because the Bechdel test is not the only one.
Yeah.
But like she's literally endangered in order to get Pike to do stuff.
Right. Consistently.
Like these are all tests, right? Like it's
and even like characters as plot devices. I mean, that's a thing that can be. But the problem is they spend so much time on her to make it seem like she is more a character than she is. And it's
been like at this point at least 20% of the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that wraps up my little rant here. Any more complaints to add to the pile on this, or shall we head to our next segment here?
No, I don't think there's any like arguing that Batel is not a real character. Like she's you're absolutely right. She is just a fucking tool the writers use poorly to get the men's plots moving. So like, yeah, yay feminism.
All right. Well,
but Star Trek is too woke these days.
I don't really want to get into that. When we come back, we will get a little bit of potpourri to end it out.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. For Potpourri this week, I am going to ask the two of you to match up the Strange New Worlds cast member to their first credited role.
Oof.
Make sense?
Yep.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you the medium, either film or TV, the title of the show or movie, and then give you the name of the character role. I'll give you a brief synopsis of the media, and then you guys are going to let me know who you think played the part. Ready?
And this is just like main characters.
Sure ain't. Nope.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Are you going to give us like the date of the media?
I probably should have, but no, I'm not.
No, that would make it a lot easier. So yeah.
So cool.
Well, so I think that some of the names are going to help, and I think that some of the names are even going to date some of the shows. Some of them are fairly obvious.
Number one is Anson Mount's one-man show.
So I very specifically excluded any where they played themselves because, dear God, Celia Rose Gooding did that a lot. And
I don't know who that is.
Uhura.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be fun. All right. First up, this is a film. Oh, okay. So both of you are going to give me your answers. Mariah, would you be able to keep score for us?
Yes.
She doesn't sigh when you ask her to keep score.
I mean, she did now that you talk to her like that.
Talk to her. Talked about her.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's worse.
Yeah, I feel like that's worse.
Well,
She's
the
right
Patel
here.
thing has got me on. Women need to be talked about and not too.
He's all toxic now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You red pilled?
Right.
Is that what happened?
Yep, I got red pilled. I'm gonna start looks maxing tomorrow.
Oh God,
Jesus Christ.
don't mock me, please.
Dude, I'm going to give you a
what's
swirly
happening.
if you ever do that. All right, first up, this is a film called Love Etern. The synopsis. As Medina nears her 29th birthday, the forces that drove her to success at a young age seem to have lost their momentum and are beginning to bring her down. After the recent loss of her fiancé, one setback leads to another, driving her to a near nervous breakdown. And the character part for this cast member is, in fact, Medina. So, we'll start with you, Chris. Who do you think played Medina?
Is it Christina Chong?
Stanford?
That's a strong guess. I don't want to get racist here. But, like, I feel like I would have gone with Ortegas.
Melissa
Right.
Navia.
Yeah, it is in fact Melissa Navia.
Mhm.
So
you know,
point to
I was thinking
Stanford.
it was her too, but it
Hey,
sounded
man,
very like
just
stagey.
like in history, racism always pays. That's how it goes.
Oh God.
I guess like it would just like seemed like a very Hispanic adjacent story
you're
and
not
movie
wrong.
and name. Although Medina, interestingly, is the word city in Arabic, but like it's also a Spanish word.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know, like Ortegas is Hispanic, like.
Yeah,
But
no, it's-
but to be fair, Hollywood is racist enough that Chong probably could have been cast as Hispanic
Yeah, yep.
yeah.
because she's got
Yeah.
melanin and is pretty. Yeah.
All right, next up. This is again a TV show, Ally McBeal.
Okay.
I got the I feel like it's such a long running show. I actually got the episode synopsis for this one. Not that it's going to help you at all. Ally and Cage face off against Fish in Georgia when the firm represents both sides of a date rape case. Nell represents a sweaty client in trouble with the IRS.
I'm sorry. Ally
Whose
McBeal
character?
tried to handle a date rape?
Uh-huh.
That must have been one of the worst things to ever happen on television.
Both sides of the date rape case.
Okay, hold on. What is the Star Trek character's character in this?
Their character part is Kevin Waugh,
Oh boy. Okay.
who, as I'm sure you've noticed, isn't even mentioned in the episode synopsis, so good luck.
Oh boy. Okay.
Boy, Ally McBeal. Shit. So we're talking late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, so interestingly enough, I did cover this in a
Middle-
deep dive.
Oh boy. Well, I don't remember
That doesn't
at all.
fucking help.
Yeah.
Is it my turn to go first?
Yeah.
Yep, you go first, Stanford.
I feel like Ally McBeal was a Canadian broadcast show. So I'm actually going to go with Anson Mount. He's got
That
he's the
was-
right age.
That was going to be my guess as well. Yeah.
You both get a point.
Woo.
Yeah, this was his first like non-stage credit.
I really want to know how deftly Ally McBeal handled the both sides of a date rape case
Yeah, I don't think that you really do.
situation.
I don't think that you do. Next up, another TV show, Charlie Grace. Interestingly enough, do you guys know Gibbs from NCIS?
Nope.
No.
Okay,
Is
he's
that the
like,
goth?
no, that's Gabby, I think. God, it's been a while since I've seen that
Sure,
show.
you're
My
a dork.
parents used
Got
to
it.
watch it all the time.
Who's Gibbs? Is he the main guy?
Gibbs? Yeah, he's the old dude. The kind of
Oh, he's that
leads the
Anson
team.
Mount looking motherfucker? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like the poster for the show while I was looking this up. He looks disturbingly like Tom Cruise on the show poster. It's very funny. Yeah, so on this one, Charlie gets caught between a woman and her mobster son, Richard Romanus, who intends to kill them both. The character part, again, not mentioned in the synopsis, is Tyler.
I can't tell if Tyler's a boy or a girl.
Yeah. Chris, you want to go first?
Not really.
So Gibbs was younger during this show?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm using time as like
Yes.
my
Yeah,
primary.
he was younger.
Okay.
He had
Because
not
NCIS
graded
was
at all.
early 2000s, like early to late 2000s.
Yeah, if I had to guess, this was probably from like the 90s.
Tyler.
You know, I'm gonna guess. Is it Sam Kirk's actor? What is it? Dan something?
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
Dan Janot.
Yeah, that one.
Right.
I take it that's not correct.
I'm
based on
taking
that
that's
response.
incorrect. That's what that sounds like. But Tyler could be a
Stanford?
kid, especially back in the 90s. Tyler was probably a child. So I'm going to go with Ethan Peck.
Holy shit, it's Ethan Peck.
Fuck
God
yeah.
damn it! That was my first thought, and then I thought too much about it.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
what I'm like,
he was a
Yeah,
child in the role.
Yeah. Because like you got to think of like the name Tyler back in the early to mid 90s, like that was not an adult name back then.
Yeah, I mean, Jeanette's not old either.
You're not wrong, but when Rob reacted to you like, "Oh shit, I never thought of him," I'm guessing he's never going to be the answer at this
Yeah,
point.
apparently, yeah. You threw me off when I asked you if it was all main characters, and you said no. So then I thought too hard.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, because
All right,
Batel's in there, you know.
next up is a film, Death Race. Um,
The original?
uh,
Like the 1982 Death Race? Or the new, because they remade it like
I
3
think
or
it's the
4
new
years
one.
ago.
I think it's the new one.
No, it
Um,
no, that was
So,
longer
yeah.
ago than that.
Ex-con Jensen Ames is forced by the warden of a notorious prison to compete in our post-industrial world's most popular sport, a car race in which inmates would brutalize and kill one another in the road to victory.
Tom Hardy in
Um,
that? I feel like he was.
The part is Hennessy Tech. And I don't know if that is a tech for the Hennessy company or if the person's name was in fact Hennessy Tech. So good luck.
You know, it must be the newer one because the original, I believe, was called Death Race 2000.
Oof.
I go
Stanford.
first, right? Okay.
Yep.
Hennessy Tech. So it's like a technician for Hennessy Corp. And we're going to be like we're talking, this is their first role ever that wasn't them starring as like themselves.
Correct.
Wow. Boy, I think I might go with Chong on this one. Christina?
Okay.
Christina Chong? Is it Christina?
Christina Chong. Yep, that's Lon. Chris?
Well, I don't fucking know. It's definitely not Rebecca Romaine.
No. We all know
Yeah.
that it's not her or the Pelia actor. Like,
Right. So I don't think it's Babs either.
who's Babs?
Mbenga.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot about those people.
So
I
it's
mean
either-
the medical staff, not black people. I just realized how that sounded.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
about Mbenga and Chapel.
so it's either Chong or Chapel. I'll go with Jess Bush.
This is Porn Stash. This is Dan Janot.
Oh,
God damn it!
He tricked us.
Dude, as soon as you said that, I
damn
was
it.
like, and next up.
Fucking
Oh, you queued that up great.
Oh, God.
All right, next up is another TV show, Night and Day. The part that was played was Cadet 232. Roxanne Doyle Wells, as she navigates a chaotic, high-stress pregnancy while being targeted by anonymous letters.
Dude, at no point after you said night and day was I able to predict the next word coming out of your mouth.
Same.
Right?
There was a cadet with numbers, and then there was a high-stakes pregnancy being threatened by anonymous letters. Like, none of those words work together at all. I
What was the
don't
name
know
of the
what
character?
this show is about.
Cadet 232, and if it helps, they were pretty young when they played this part.
Fucking
That
sucks,
doesn't
man.
help. Not
That
even a
does not
little
help.
bit.
I don't even know when this was from.
All right, so think about that. This is where I thought that the names of these might actually help. Is it a TV show that you recognize?
Fuck no.
Yeah. So what does that tell you about the TV show?
There's a lot of TV out there. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
Oh man,
Chris?
I don't wanna. Fuck. I'll say this is Babs.
All right. Stanford.
I'm going to go with Rebecca Romaine.
It is neither. It's Christina Chong. This is a British, an old British show.
What do you mean
You
old?
motherfucker.
Christina Chong
You made it
is
sound
younger
like I
than
should
us.
know this.
Like, how old is this show?
I don't know.
You made it sound like it was going to be like
Okay.
the oldest thing that has ever been on. Like, this is like the first
No, I
broadcast.
guess. So I guess what I was
show.
saying, what I meant by that was like, if it's not something that you recognize, it's probably from another country.
I thought you meant it would be old.
Oh yeah.
No,
I
no.
thought it was going to be old. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she was
No.
okay. She's older than us, but younger than Mariah. Like, yeah, okay.
Excuse me.
Sorry, babe.
All right, next up, another TV show, Friends. The part that was played is that of Cheryl. Ross's new girlfriend, Cheryl, is nearly perfect until he discovers her apartment is very dirty. Chandler buys her a better birthday present for Kathy than Joey. Phoebe helps Monica cater an event. Rachel is obsessed at finishing a crossword puzzle by herself.
Who's
Stanford,
going first?
you're up first.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's Friends. So it's like one of the traditional women characters. So like it's one of the women actors. because they don't do trans stuff. Rebecca Romaine and what's her face? I feel like we're doing stuff before this. Although I'm not sure about Rebecca Romaine. I feel like Chapel's too young to have been Ross's girlfriend in Friends. Which only leaves Batel. So I'm going to go with Batel's actor.
It's Rebecca Romaine.
It surely is.
Is it? Okay.
Fight for Chris.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you would
I thought
know
she
this.
was in some shit in the 80s, you know?
Nope. I remember that. I remember watching that episode. Yep.
Yeah.
That's Rebecca Romaine.
Yep. All right. These are taking a little longer than I thought that they would, so I'm gonna.
No, don't skip. You're good. How many you got?
Oh, don't skip. Okay. 1, 2.
No,
3,
don't skip because I'm using the
4,
process of elimination
5,
for a
6,
lot
7.
of these.
I have 7 more.
All right, just read fast.
All right. Next one is TV Home and Away. The part is Jess Kearney. Nate and Tori's insecurity after he dropped the L word leads, despite Justin's advice, to awkward attempts to talk it down until they realize that courage is required and his open love declaration is rewarded with kisses. Stanford?
No, I went first last time. And also, what was the name of the character?
Jess Kearney.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go with Celia Rose Gooding.
All right. Stanford?
Rewarded with kisses. What is the name of the show?
Home and Away.
Home and Away. Let's go with Chapel. That sounds pretty Australian.
It is Chapel.
Fuck yeah.
Jess Bush. Yeah.
Sorry, home and away is a weird expression.
That was a weird expression. Next up, TV. Foul Play. The part is Vivian Shimberly and Natalia Beck. So they played 2 parts. This actually sounds like a cool show. Set in a Clue-style mansion, the show kicks off with a sudden murder, after which the colorful suspects scatter into different rooms. Viewers act as detectives, toggling between multiple live camera feeds to watch loose, improvised dialogue, spy on private conversations, and gather clues to catch the killer.
Is it my turn to go first?
It is your turn to go first.
All right. Vivian and Natalia.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Uhura.
Christopher?
Yeah, I'm also going to say Celia Rose Gooding. I said Clue made me think Carol Kane immediately, but then you started talking about very current sounding things. I'm like, oh that's not right.
Plus, wasn't she a stage actor? That sounds like very stage acty shit.
And it was her. It is Celia Rose Gooding. So
Yeah,
point for each of you.
Although again, racism, fucking paid. Because Vivian's a very black lady name. I knew like 2 Vivians back in Missouri.
Yep.
It's also like an old white lady name, though. So
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And there might be like some social commentary about that, but like.
Next up, TV show, Limmy's Show! Exclamation mark. And the credit is various characters.
but
The synopsis of this episode was Dee Dee makes an important discovery and Limmy discovers his doppelganger.
Jesus. Who's going first?
You are. Fuck
Stanford.
you.
Chris is going first.
Lemmy's Show.
Limmy's Show.
Is this Babs?
Stanford?
This sounds like those variety hours that were real fucking big in the 70s. So I'm going to go with, and that's like how a lot of like actors got their start, especially more comedic actors. I'm going to go with Pelia's lady.
Carol Kane.
This is Martin Quinn, Scotty.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I thought about him, but yeah, interesting.
My only issue with my logic was like the word doppelganger being used there felt a little modern.
Yeah,
But I was
why,
like,
yeah.
I don't know who the fuck. Yeah, I forgot about him.
This is a film. Desperate characters. The part is young girl. Marriage of a midlife, middle-class, childless couple is in a rut. Sophie has become depressed, frigid, and slightly paranoid, and Otto is stuck in an optimistic denial. Things escalate in their summer cottage, but no one dares call it quits.
That movie sounds boring as shit.
So it sounds boring, which probably means it's old.
Or artistic. Young child.
Young girl.
Young girl. Oh. Who do we have left for girls? We got Batel and we got Pelia.
I'm not
Do I think
fucking
it's
doing
old enough for Pelia to have been young girl? What's the title?
it. Desperate Characters.
Oh boy, that's an old fucking.
That's an
sounding
old ass
name.
sounding name, man.
All right, I'm gonna go with Pelia.
Yeah, Carol Kane.
Yep, you are both correct. Points. for each of
Desperate
you.
characters, man. What a fucking title.
All right, next up, TV show Undressed. The part is Isabel. This is an anthology that examines the diverse sexual relationships involving the different genders, races, sexual orientations, and fetishes of high schoolers, college students, and post-college roommates.
I think we only have the one lady left, Chris.
Not necessarily.
Well, it's your guess, so.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. I don't know her name. What is it? Melanie
I'm thoroughly impressed that you remember any of their fucking names.
Batel. Yeah, let's go with Batel.
I am also going with
All right.
Patel.
You are both correct. Point for each of you. This is a TV series called Another World. The part is Sean McKinnon. NBC daytime soap opera set in a fictional town of Bay City, Illinois. Apparently this ran for like 30 years, which is crazy. I feel like a lot of soap operas did that.
You know, I'm going to go with, because I go first, right? I'm going to go with
Yep.
the character that has the most soap opera face, and that's James Kirk.
All right. Chris?
Okay. That's a good thought. I'm behind, so I'm gonna have to go off book here. I'm gonna go with Corby's actor. Whatever his name is.
Interesting. Okay.
He-
This is Paul Wesley. It's Jim Kirk.
Okay.
He just has that daytime soap face.
So the funny thing was this week, I was watching this week's episode, right? And Kelsey comes up behind me and goes, "Is that Damien?" And I was like, "Who?" Apparently, this guy also plays Damien on The Vampire Diaries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never
So that was
heard
pretty
of
funny.
either of those things.
All right. This is the last one. It is a film called Indocumentados.
Oh boy.
The character name is Mubenga.
Shut up.
This made
Oh, do
me
I
like
have to go first? Ah, shit. Ah.
This was
All
the
right.
entire reason that I did this entire game. Indocumentados presents a visually expressive and emotionally driven journey into the lives of the undocumented immigrants in the streets of New York in the aftermath of September 11th.
I'm going to go with Idris Elba.
Sure. Yeah.
No, I
Technically
guess
a Star Trek
Babs.
character.
Is his
It's-
name Babs? I'll go with Babs.
Yeah. Babs Olusanmakan. Olusanmakan? I think
That's
how you
so
pronounce it.
funny that it's the same name, but one
Osama
letter.
Kouf?
It's Mubenga. Mubenga.
That's
And
fucking
you are both
hilarious.
correct.
Yeah, one letter different. Yeah.
Yeah, you are both correct. A point to each of you. That's how they do.
I
Oh,
forgot
boy.
to keep score.
Bah!
I think I won by 3.
Yeah,
Or,
2 or
I'm
3,
sorry,
yeah.
by,
I
I'm sorry,
wasn't
by 2.
keeping score even a little bit. I wrote down. Oh my
He
god!
was
I wrote
literally
down their
saying
initials,
it's a
and
point.
That was
Okay,
it.
you know what? I don't feel so bad that she sighs when I ask her to keep score because at least she does.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I like,
Oh shit! Chris went straight villain on that laugh. Good lord!
listeners can
I believe I won by 2
email
because
Matthew
I think I
and
was
tell
2
you who
ahead.
won.
I think I was 2 ahead, and then Chris caught up by 1, and then I got that.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
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 John will tell us. John, tell us who won.
I don't even know how you guys got that last one. That was really tough. Um,
Well, I had to dig
anyway.
deep. Dig deep.
yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. As we like to say at the top and bottom, please remember to like, subscribe, share us with your friends, inflict us upon your enemies. It really does help bring the podcast out into the world, and we really appreciate it. Have a good week, everybody, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
That was amazing. It made the bit better.
It sure did. I wasn't even. I did. Oh my god.
Thanks for listening to Captain's Log Supplemental. You can follow us on Twitter at PodCLS or send us hate mail at podcls3@gmail.com.